All right, guys, today we're going to talk about logs. I'm going to be honest with you guys. Logs are really used in like computer science, and I don't know that many of you guys are going to use them past this, but it is something that is required for you guys to learn. So we're going to learn it, okay? Some of you guys will probably use this in pre-calc and trig. Honestly, like once you get the hang of logs, they're not as crazy as you think they are, but whatever. People get freaked out by logs. We're not going to do that because we are smart and beautiful and wonderful. And we're not going to get freaked out by them. So what we're going to start out with today is really just conversions. Okay. Conversions, period, point blank, done. So when we are converting a log back into exponential form, okay, because really logs are used so that we can solve for what exponent we need to raise something to in order to get the solution. So when we're converting from a log back into exponential, so we read this, the log as log base b of a equals x. Okay, so log base b of a equals x. So when we convert this back into exponential form, we go, okay, the base to the exponent, which is our x, equals the answer. Okay, so b to the x equals a. Meaning, we take the base, raise it to the exponent, which is what comes after the equal sign, and that should equal our a. So like with number 1, this is 3, because that's our base, to the second equals 9. Now let me ask you a question. Is 3 squared 9? Yeah. So that works, right? Okay. So for number 2, what's our base? 6. What's our exponent? 3. And that should equal 216. If you want to check that on your calculator, you are more than welcome to. But I can tell you that 6 to the third is 216. Fabulous. Okay, so number 3 we're going to do together, and then I'm going to have you guys do 4, 5, and 6. Or actually, here, let's do this. Let's do number 6 together, because I know you guys are going to get freaked out by a fraction. So on number 6, we're going to go 9, right, because that's our base. To the what power are we going to raise that 9 to? The 3 over 2, which I know we get freaked out by fraction exponents, but we've done fraction exponents before, right? So we're okay. We're safe. Equals 27. All right, guys, you guys are going to go ahead and do 3, 4, and 5. We're going to pause here, and you're going to do 3, 4, and 5. Nice job on 3, 4, and 5, guys. Now what we're going to do is we are going to do going from exponential form backwards into log form. Okay, so again, I'm going to go log base b. What was our base? 14 of a. So remember, of the answer. So of 196 equals 2. Hey, class is starting, guys. So log base 14 of 196 equals 2. Okay, let's try it with number 8. Log, what's our base? 3 of our answer, 81, equals 4. You guys want to do a fractional one? Okay, let's do a fractional one. So we'll skip to number 10. So we're going to go log, what's our base? 36 of a, which is 6, equals the exponent, 1/2. So remember, log base b of our answer equals the exponent. Because again, logs are used to solve for exponents. So that's why we always see the exponent after the equal sign. Okay? All right, guys, go ahead and do 9, 11, and 12. 9, 11, and 12. Nice work, guys. All right, so now what we're going to do is we are going to evaluate logs, meaning we're going to go ahead and use our handy-dandy calculators to tell us what these are, okay? So before we do that, I want to talk to you, there's something called a common log. Now, the common log, when you guys put this in your calculator, is log base 10. So you guys won't see log base 10 on your calculator, you'll just see log, but know that that's log base 10. So log base 10 of x means log, oh my gosh, sorry. Why isn't it writing? Doesn't let me. Is log of x. Okay, so you might just see log of x. And that tells you, oh my gosh, I'm sorry, I don't know why that's not writing. When you just see log of x, that means that that is a log base 10. Okay, so if you don't see a base, understand that we assume that the base is 10. Cool? Okay, so which one on here do you see that doesn't have a base? Which question number? Question number 15. Good. It's just log of 100. So when I come on over to my calculator, I'm just going to put in log of 100. Okay, so let's come on over to our calculator. I know I have to have it here somewhere. Okay, and I'm going to go log. Do you guys see the log? It's on the left side. Same on your calculators, on your yellow calculators. So I'm going to go log of 100, and that's 2. So log of 100 is 2. Cool? Okay, now what the heck do we do with the rest of these? Well, with the rest of these, what we're going to do is we are going to put these into a fraction form, okay? So we're going to split the logs, okay? So what we're going to do is with log base 7 of 49, we're going to do log base 7 down here, okay? So since the 7 is on the bottom or lower, then we're going to put it on the bottom and under log of 49. Oh my gosh, sorry guys, no base. What we're doing here, guys, is that we're splitting these so these both have a base 10, meaning now I can just throw it in my calculator. Okay, so let's come on over to our calculator. And I'm going to give myself a fraction. Oh, sorry, alpha. For you, it's alpha y equals, remember? So in the top, I'm going to do log of 49 over log, oh my gosh, where are we? Log of 7. And look at that, we get 2. These won't all be 2, but we get 2. Okay. Which, remember, when we do logs, it tells us what power we needed to raise the base to get the answer. So when I look at this, I go, okay, well, 7 squared is 49. So that makes sense, right? 7 squared is 49. Like let me show you really quick. So if I were to change this log base 7 of 49, and let's put an equals x, because that's what we're solving for, right? I would go 7 to the x equals 49. And again, would it 2 work for that? Sure would. Okay. So let's do number 14 both ways. So with number 14, if I went, okay, 3 to the x equals 27, well, 3 to what power is 27? 3 to the third. Let's not do that mentally. Let's do that using our calculator. Okay, so we're going to split this. Which log goes on bottom? The 3 or the 27? The 3, because it's already on bottom. So log 3 goes on bottom. Log 27 on top. Let's throw that in our calculators, make sure we get what we wanted. So I'm going to go, okay, give myself the fraction. And we go log 27 over log 3. Did I get the exponent I thought I should get? Yeah, so that tells us this works. So again, instead of doing guess and check, we're going to use logs to be able to figure that out. Cool? You guys want to do a fractional one? Yeah, we always want to do the fraction one, huh? We always want to do the fraction one together because fractions are scary. Okay, so number 19, we're going to split this. So which one's going to go on bottom, the 9 or the 1 over 81? The 9, because the base always goes on bottom. So log 9. And so on top, we're going to do the log of 1 over 81, which sounds like it's going to get crazy, but let's see. Okay, so coming on over to our calculator. Give myself the fraction. Okay, so we're going to go log, and now I have to give myself another fraction, which is okay. We're allowed to do that. Okay, 1 over 81. Okay, and that's going to go over log of 9. Okay, see, fractions aren't as scary when you just put them in your calculator, huh? I press enter, and what do I get? I get -2. So this is -2, which again, knowing what we know about exponents, 9 to the -2 would be correct because 9 to the second would be 81. The negative puts it in the denominator of a fraction, so it's 1 over 81. Okay, but we're not even going to worry about that. We have calculators, so why would we need to worry about that? All right, guys, so sometimes we're able to do this with mental math, right? Like we kind of up top here, we're like, okay, 3 to the x equals 27, what's x going to be? Well, we're often with logs going to get decimals because a log is actually like a really special decimal that can figure out any exponent. So when we, so when we want to get those decimals, I'm going to come down here. And again, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put log base b on bottom, right? Because our base goes on bottom, and log a on top. Cool. And then we're just going to throw it in our calculators, just like we just did, right? So on number 21, what's going to go on bottom? Log 16, good, because the base is on bottom. And on top is going to be that log 64. Cool. Let's throw it on our calculator. Let's see what we get. So we're going to go, again, give ourselves a fraction. Log of 64 on top over log of 16 on bottom. I forgot to finish my fractions. Or, sorry, not fractions, parentheses. Okay, let's do this one more time. So I'm going to go log 64 on top, and I'm going to finish out my parentheses because I forgot to do that. Sorry. Over log 16, and again, I'm going to close my parenthesis on that 16. And I get 1.5. Cool. I didn't need to round that. That's really nice that I didn't need to round that. So we're going to get 1.5. Okay. All right, so on 22, log base 8 of 32. So again, we're going to go log 8 on bottom and log 32 on top. Okay, let's put that in our calculator. So again, I'm going to give myself the fraction. Oh, wrong fraction. Give myself the fraction, and we're going to go log 32, make sure to end that parenthesis, over log 8 on bottom. Okay, and see how we get 1.66666667? So what I'm going to do is I want to round this out to the thousandth. How many is that? That's 3 out. Good. So I'm going to go, since it was 1.6666 again, that's going to make me round my thousandth or my third one to a what? A 7. So we're going to go 1.667. Okay. Again, because it was 666, again, another 6, that rounds that up to a 7 because that other 6 was above a 5. Okay. Let's do one more together, and then I'm going to have you guys finish out this page before you move on to the practice. Okay. I'm not going to do another fraction one because I just showed you guys how to put that fraction one in your calculator, and I think you guys are more than apt to be able to do that. So let's go ahead. We're just going to do number 23. Okay. So we're going to go log 2 on bottom and log 54 on top. Again, because base goes on bottom. Okay. Coming on over to our calculator. Give myself the fraction. Log 54 on top. And log 2 on bottom. And I get 5.7548. Okay, so again, we're going to go 3 decimal points out. So that 8, is that above or below 5? It's above. So that means we're going to round that 4 up to a 5. Good. So 5.755. So that is 5.755. 0.755. Okay? So again, sometimes you might be able to see exactly what exactly what the exponent should be. Sometimes we won't, and that's okay. So I would say, guys, when in doubt, use your calculator. All you have to do is stack these logs, put them in your calculator, and you're good to go. All right, guys, go ahead and move on to the practice, and we'll be around to help.